The other big announcement that came in earlier this morning pertains to Sun Pharma, and that is because of a new acquisition that it announced. And a lot of these pharma names are in focus today because Lupin too is on the radar on the back of a new launch and some brokerage commentary as well. Vinnii is here to summarize all of that for us. Vinnii, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So let me start with Sun Pharma first. They've announced an acquisition which is of Checkpoint Therapeutics, which is a US-listed company. Now, this company is mainly involved in immunotherapy as well as targeted oncology companies, what they focus on in terms of making the drugs. This is developing novel treatments for patients with solid tumor cancers. So for Checkpoint, when you talk about it, currently they do have an approval that already is there from the US FDA. This is for a skin cancer treatment drug, and that's the only company which has received this US FDA approval so far. So this will get added to Sun Pharma's portfolio, which is a positive for the company. This gets added to their oncology side, the special portfolio of the company, oncology, derma side of the portfolio, which is a good point in the long term for the company. Obviously, in the near term, they will be spending money. They will be paying for the acquisition as well. They will be paying for the launches as well, the expense for the launches on that lines as well. But overall, it's a good addition to the portfolio of the company. Now, this transaction, upfront cash is what Sun Pharma will be paying of around $4.10 per share. And this is adding up to around $355 million. Apart from that, they will be giving some stakeholders some contingent value right as well of around $0.70 per share. And apart from that, there is going to be a royalty agreement also. Now, the percent of royalty that they are going to be paying to the largest shareholder of Checkpoint is something that is yet not mentioned. So that is something that one should keep an eye out on. Phillip Capital is positive on this deal and acquisition that has happened. They said that this will expand the specialty portfolio in US specifically. For Sun Pharma, they're reiterating the buy target price of 2,120 rupees per share. And overall, they believe that Sun Pharma has the money to pay this, and this will be mainly through internal accruals. So there will be not much in concerns in terms coming in for cash raising for funds for Sun Pharma. Now, let's move on to the second one. Lupin, they've announced a launch of a generic drug that has come in, generic Rivaroxaban, which is a 2.5 mg tablet in the US market. On the back of this, Citi is giving it a buy rating, target price of 2,260 rupees per share. They said this is at a risk launch. Patent is expiring in 2039 for the company. Right now, Lupin is obviously launched this drug. Sun Pharma is also the one who's waiting out for an approval for coming in from US FDA. So there could be some competition coming in, but overall market size for this is around $446 million for this brand and this drug in the market currently. Nomura on the back of this is also continuing to maintain the buy rating, target price of 2,350 rupees per share.
All right, we take that point, Vinnii. Thank you for bringing us up to speed with all things that are taking place in the pharmaceutical space. But the stock of last week